It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. And we've now reached critical mass for this very exciting NBA season. Tonight we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers with some momentum in their favor. In case you've been under a rock, they've continued their double-digit winning streak with no signs of slowing. A scary, tough team, and they're in full swing. And obviously this season, quite a change for the Lakers with Kobe Bryant having retired after 20 seasons. Shaq, you played with Kobe for so long. Any memories of his time with the Lakers you'd like to share with our audience?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Kobe for turning me into Shaq Stradamus. What I mean by that is early in Kobe and my career, playoff game versus Utah. Kobe was the only guy who had guts to take the shot. As you can recall, I think you guys called the game. He shot 3 air balls in a row. He was down. And I saw he was down. He was still the youngster on the team. I put my arm around his shoulder and said, you know what? One day you're going to be the deadliest game finisher in the universe. And it came to fruition. You know, guys saved my butt many times. So, Kobe, thank you for 3 in a row. Thank you for helping me get that statue. Love you, buddy.
Wow. Love is
that was right from the heart, wasn't it, Kenny?
I need a napkin. I'm about to get this tear.
I was going to take a tissue.
This is incredible.
Napkin's a little rough.
No, man, not for these. It's multiple tears coming down. But I just remember when he had 81 points, like against the Raptors. I've watched that game on multiple times on television, on playback, just to see. And you know what the crazy part about it? He had a terrible first half. He just had an average first half. I wouldn't say terrible, average. And then he exploded in the second half. So I always thought, what if he had 2 halves like the second? He might have had 100.
And you know what? I see your point. I don't want a tissue. I don't even want a napkin. I'd like a paper towel right now. Or then maybe move up to a piece of sandpaper.
Well, Ernie, you're too elegant. No, you're too elegant. How about a handkerchief?
A handkerchief. Oh, that's a good idea.
I can't spell it, but I know how to say it.
I know how to use it. Hey, Kevin.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. So for the Lakers, their last game a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Team chemistry goes a long way in terms of overall team success, and this group exudes that every game.
So the Lakers win the tip. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Hill pairs up with Hood in the backcourt. Hayward and Favors holding down those forward spots. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Rome in the paint. Now here's Brown. Deng kicks to Huertas. He feeds it to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
Length and speed of Hayward is incredibly hard to defend. He loves to ram it through the rim.
Deng for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Deng's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Hill passes to Favors. Mozgov against Gobert. Pick up by Hill. Three-pointer. Hayward can't get it to fall, and he's missed his second after making his first. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Count that one. 10's got 5 now.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 1. And back with the start of the second. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is too. How far, Craig, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
That quarter was all about ball movement and shooting. Lights out opening act from them.
Julius Randle is out there with Nance. Then there's Lewis Williams. Then it's Dang. And it's Huertas in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. There's the feed to Dang. A shot, no good. Hayward with some nice D. Exum kicks to Hayward. It's stolen by Randle. From deep three-point range, Hayward grabs the board. Pass break, here come the Jazz. Burks leading the charge. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
The precise passing ability of Hayward, really a luxury for this team.
Outside Williams, back to Calderon. Outside Williams, pass to Calderon. Nance dishes to Dang. Money from the wing. Dang's got 7. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Jazz up by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense. Called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they spent a lot of time away from the basket offensively. They need to get in the paint, Ernie. Whether it's running the offense through the low post or on dribble drives, pick and rolls, get into the paint.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the three of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Luol Deng really making a difference here.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Just fundamentally sound basketball. That's what you want out of your offense of each and every game.
And here's Utah. A 2-point game, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
When you're playing that type of defense, talking is key, and they did a superb job of doing that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Jazz, a tall wing pair with Hood at the 2 and Hayward at the small forward. Favors and Gobert, the defensive big men pair. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Luol Deng. And Utah also making a switch. Diaw's checked in. The Lakers on D, trailing by 4. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. In the corner, it's Huertas. Off target from 3-point range.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
I think you're right, but so often we see teams who aren't thinking about it.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Those are the kind of looks you want to get coming out of the break. Get it in tight, get those high-quality chances in the paint.
The 3, good on the 3-point shot. Huertas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. We've got Randall. Deng out there with Brown. Then it's Ingram. And it's Huertas in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. So it's Utah now. 3-point lead. It's stolen by Deng. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles to tie it up. Here's Randall. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Two shots. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Johnson, he's checked in for Hood. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
That's where majority of favors points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown outside. They get the rebound. Ooh, the double clutch. Randall no good.
Creativity at his best, but scoreboard points are worth more than style points.
And he commits the intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who could fit in on any team in the league.
Ingram passes to Brown. The three. The shot missing. And so it's Utah with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Gordon, some sloppy play at times tonight, but you guys wound up getting the win.
You know, we turned the ball over just a little bit more than we wanted to. We got to be better with that. But for the most part, played really good on defense, and that's been huge for us. It allowed us to get, you know, easy buckets in transition. Anytime we can get going in transition, that's a good thing.
Really getting it done at that defensive end. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Derek Favors.
Sometimes it takes a special effort from one of the others to win on the road, and that's what he gave them. He played an unbelievable ball game, played smart, played in control, and got them points when they needed it. Others, baby, I love them.
There are a lot of fantastic power forwards in today's NBA, and let me tell you, Derek Favors is right there among them. And there are nights like this when he even stands above that crowd. His offensive game is extremely well-rounded. He's solid all around.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Lakers come into town for this one. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. After this game, the Rockets head back out on the road. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they like that streak to end tonight here.
And a win here, guys, would shift momentum in the season series tonight. It's their second of 3 games overall, and they'll need to draw on what they learned the last time around.
Without question. I mean, you learn from wins and losses, maybe even more from losses. They took some hard lessons in that first game.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Dang. He's out there with Mozgov. Ingram is out there with Brown. And it's Huertas in at the 1 spot. And both free throws good for Nene. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Huertas passes to Mozgov. Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He misses the free throw. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Corey Brewer. And the Lakers also making a change. Randall's checked in. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Huertas kicks to Ingram. Dishes to Brown. Now Ingram. Huertas passes to Ingram. Good if it goes. No good on that last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the book. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Hands out there at Dang. Then it's Williams. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Huertas in at the point. And here are the Rockets now. After the 3 moments ago from Luol Deng. Jose Calderon. He's checked in for Huertas. Beasley against Dang. Takes the 13-footer. That one goes in. Beasley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Looks to me like they've settled down after a horrific opening quarter.
Nance outside. Kicks it to Calderon. And it's Dang in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Dang's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Lakers. Prigioni kicks to Moniunas. To the middle. Here's Capella. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Williams dishes to Calderon. On the wing, Dang. The 3. The shot, no good. Up in time. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
Unbelievable. Great shot there, Kev. And the crowd is going crazy.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Rockets lead by 4.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, what'd you think? And that's it.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Luol Deng really making a difference here.
Yeah, and the numbers don't jump out at you, but the impact on the game sure does.
Trust me, he's getting it done. Even though the numbers may not reflect it, this guy's making it happen.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Ryan Anderson out there with Nene, and it's Brewer in at the 3 slot. Ingram passes to Huertas. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Huertas. It's offline from half court. It's stolen by Dang. Beverly against Mozgov. And there's the pass to Dang. Back to Mozgov. Here's Ingram. 3 seconds left. Doesn't go that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Rockets on top. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And here's Harden. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Ingram. Gian Lean is out there with Brown. Then it's Randall. And it's Huertas in at the 1. Feeds it to Beverly. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Beverly's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Houston. Huertas kicks to Yee. Over in the corner, Brown. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Houston with another.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Gordon dishes to Prigioni. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Nene, the pass to Prigioni. It's stolen by Calderon. It's Brown on the wing. Knocked away. Unis with the steal. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game means
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie John. And that'll do it for
It's the 2K Sports pregame.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Bledsoe teams up with Booker in the backcourt. Jared Dudley out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Len in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Tucker can't get it to go. Outside Dang. Here's Ingram. His three-pointers off the mark. Phoenix is gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bledsoe with it. Kicks to Booker. From deep.
And really, Ingram is as complete a player as they come. Not only awesome on offense, but just spectacular.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And will return shortly. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. T.J. Warren out there with Bender. Then there's Barbosa, and it's Chandler, and it's Knight in the point. Poked away. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Calderon's checked in. Chandler kicks to Knight. There's the screen. Down low. And Bender throws it down.
My. The mobility that Bender has is really incredible. So fast to the rack, particularly after he sets the screen.
Here's Calderon. He dishes it to Dang. For three, Williams. Chandler with the rebound. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Knight can't make good off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted.
And so it's a close.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. And that'll do it, as the second half is just about ready to begin.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. They've got Mozgov. Brown out there with Dang. Then it's Ingram. And it's Huertas in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. In the corner, it's Ingram. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Lakers. Now here's Bledsoe. And Tucker has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brown, right side. Brown jams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Mozgov. And then for Phoenix, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Alex Len. Goodwin comes in for Booker, and it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. Warren kicks to Chandler. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Ingram. It's offline from half court. And the wide open shot from Warren releases from the wing and drills it. Warren's got his first basket. Goodwin with the steal. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Setting the floor for the Suns. Bledsoe and Knight, the playmaking guard set. Alex Len out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Booker in at the 3.
It's as if these guys are out here just playing pickup basketball. No deterrent from the defense.
Not at all. No resistance whatsoever. It seems both teams just happy to try to outscore the other.
There's Brown with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 6. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Suns making a change here. Enders checked in. Bledsoe for 3. Suns keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles on D. 6-point lead.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
The Lakers on offense. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And so they foul intentionally. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. Los Angeles. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Earl Watson talking to his team during the break. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Phoenix with the ball.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well. Somebody stirred up Eric Bledsoe. He's rolling.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
From deep. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, and now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
I'm floored by how well he shot the ball. He was unstoppable. I don't mean just the points. The ability to create opportunities for himself and then deliver, now that's a superstar effort.
I like what I saw from him in terms of his offense. It was really a steady night for him at that end of the court. Let me tell you about this guy. He never lacks in confidence. Came out with a purpose, and he got some big numbers and some timely baskets.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
yes. I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.